Giving Tuesday is coming up in a couple of weeks. It's where the spotlight is on helping others and giving to organizations and charities that you believe in.
And of course, there are so many groups in our area that are helping. But today, for our Be Inspired with Natalie B, she wants to focus on the one that's connecting communities and helping neighbors. That's a win-win. Hi, Nat.
Hi, how are you both?
Doing great. Doing
Good
great.
to chat with you again, as always.
I know. And we love a hopeful day, especially.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
And I feel like that's what mutual aid offers. Tell us more about them.
Yeah, so I really started looking into this during the election cycle when I was working on a lot of conversations around the needs in our community. And I found mutual aid and mutual funds really interesting in that way because it really is about a cooperative circle of care. It's about reciprocity, it's about generosity, and it's also about these organizations. They don't just give what you need with no strings attached. You don't have to apply or qualify, but instead it's about this idea of, okay, we're going to learn how we're going to dismantle systems of oppression that cause the need for these kinds of spaces to exist. And right now, when we're looking at what's going on in the world and the scarcity mindset that is out there with a lot of potential social safety nets being cut, I think organizations like this are going to be more important than ever moving forward.
Well, and so it sounds like this is almost, I don't know if it's like an umbrella, but it kind of helps you and points you in the right direction in a way. So one of the mutual aid recommendations is Disabled Pittsburgh. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, and what I like about this, and I want to differentiate quickly just between that and charity. I love charitable organizations. We support all kinds of them, but that is a lot of times for people a little bit of a hierarchical structure and they can't always get access to what they need, whereas mutual aid, think of it more as like that circle of care. So with Disabled Pittsburgh, what I love about this is it's under the umbrella, to your point, for the Pittsburgh Center for Autistic Advocacy. And so it's a fund and they give people up to $120 on gift cards. Let's say if you just need to make those ends meet at the end of the month, or if you need a ride because of a disability and you just need to get somewhere, they provide food, other services, navigating the systems of Social Security, disability. So all of these ways that you just kind of help your neighbor.
Right. Absolutely. I have a coworker who uses Disabled Pittsburgh all the time for rides to work. So I will say I've seen that. I
love that. See, this is what I'm talking. This is so Pittsburgh right here.
It is. It is. And I love seeing them pull up because I'm like, good, neighbors helping neighbors. It's just amazing. Rice also focuses on meals and cooking. I know, shocker there.
Yeah.
But this is really cool.
Yeah, and they've been focused on more like street support. So they're out in the community. I've seen them a lot on the north side in particular, but they're all around the city and they do a lot with providing meals. But now they've moved into toiletries, clothing, just things that can help neighbors, helping neighbors, and you can support them on Patreon.
We were just talking with the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank yesterday about how, a lot of people are making tough decisions between whether to get groceries, pay their bills, do all of these things. And the last one you want to talk about helps people get their bills paid.
Yes, and this is the Pittsburgh Feminists for Intersectionality, and they started a mutual aid fund as well. Right now, they're offering $100 a month to people in need. They're hoping to be able to bump that up to $500 at some point. If you're thinking about keeping the lights on or getting insulin for the month, right? Like these are the situations that
big decisions
people are in, and these are the kinds of organizations where they're trying to connect the dots for people. And maybe someday we'll be talking about universal basic income because I feel like that's where a lot of these mutual aid funds are headed towards, and that's a conversation for another day.
Oh, what a cliffhanger.
Little teaser.
Well, thanks for educating us a little bit about these organizations.
I love knowing it's in our own backyard.
Amen.
If you're interested in any of the organizations mentioned by Natalie today, we'll have links for you on our website, kdk.com/talkpittsburgh.